I get a lot of questions in and around the bank stress test, and I've got to mention that before I go on and follow up with some callers. But listen, the bank stress test came out. These are, gives you. There was only one bank that didn't make the bank stress test. That was Zions Bank. But Zions Bancorp is the only one that didn't make it. Everything else seems to be just perfect. They're all great, according to most reports out there. It is expected. Isn't it funny, too, that, the big five that were bailed out and that are just too big to fail? The big three, I mean, they're not even in the top five. But nevertheless, they're expected to announce some dividend, higher dividend. So if you own those bank stocks, you don't own them because you follow me or you track with my website. I would hope that, I appreciate you all being partners with me on the website. If you do, you'll notice I have no bank stocks on my list. I haven't had bank stocks in years. I don't think I can't remember last time I had a bank stock other than a preferred. I've had a couple preferred strictly in place of a bond just for income. But other than that, I've had no, I don't buy bank stocks. But if you own them, they're looking like they're going to boost their dividend payout a little bit, at least the big five. Anyway, so very, very interesting. One of the best banks in the country right now from a stress test standpoint, which is really measuring their capital, what they have in capital, so that when things collapse, how are they going to withstand things? And the two best banks were Discover Financial Services and State Street Corporation. Right up in there was New York Bank, Bank of New York and Mellon Corporation and American Express. They were right up there too. Some Northern Trust was another one. One of my favorite banks. I don't have bank stocks. I don't recommend buying stocks. Was PNC Financial Group. They were right up there. I think they're incredibly managed well, which is unusual for most banks. But the stress test is out. That's where we are right now out of a whole lot of banks.